toss. Bangladesh will also be eyeing to make early innings. Athanase will open the proceeding for West Indies. Left-hander. With him is Brandon King. The right-hand, left-hand combination. In that one-day international series which was played in Mirpur, Dhaka, Nasum Ahmed will open the proceeding for Bangladesh, left-arm orthodox. And it's really good to see Lichun Kumar Das coming back in the squad and also leading the team. He's been a prolific scorer in T20 internationals for Bangladesh. Let's play with Dutch Bangla back.
Hey. Let's play.
It'll be interesting to see how this surface plays out. A fellow commentator, buddy, back as we see Taskin Ahmed taking the new ball. The second over, Ridoy, Taskin and Fiz are back. Oh, lovely delivery. What is beauty. Turns out to be a beauty of a delivery. First up from Taskin Ahmed. Ball just might do a bit in the early overs. Oh, well fielded. Was there to be put away, but just couldn't find the gap. Good work from Shamim Hussain Patwari.
3-0. Played really well. Impressive Tanzim Hassan Shakib. Slightly on the higher side in the economy, but certainly he's a bowler.
Murshid Ali Khan got it right. This time he's put that away, has he? Yes! The first boundary from the bat of Brendan King to finish the over. 7 in that over. West Indies 13 without loss. Again, there's extra bounce there and movement.
Good length, good line, and plenty of bounce on offer for Taskin. Went for 40 in his 4 overs.
Well, it's gone up in the air and not an easy one. Falls in no man's land. Never sure that they would have gone closer to that ball. But he was certainly not in control, Alec Athanase.
Nur Lasan Swan, the fielder at short mid-wicket, he should have gone for it soon as he saw the ball went up in the air. He wasn't sure whether the fielder at mid-on, that's Nasum Ahmed, was going for it. And this went so high in the air. And the start by Nur Lasan Swan was quite close or slow to pick it up. Nasum Ahmed from mid-on, he had a lot of ground to cover. And certainly he's not happy simply because of the fielders to give everything.
Oh, he's cracked that nicely. It's set up nicely and it's pulled that away for another boundary. It is a nexus pay boundary.
That length will just sit up beautiful at the batter. Neither he's a bouncer or a good length delivery. It's a half tracker. Set up. And Ali Athanase, he gave it a proper hoik. That length in this kind of a surface on a slower side will just ask him to be put away. Much better pitching it up and try and get wide down the leg side. What Bangladesh cricket is crying for or craving for is a solid seam bowling all-rounder. That's something we've seen Saifuddin for a certain extent fill in that void, but in all honesty, I don't think he has grabbed the opportunity with both hands. The opportunity in big stages and playing the own league is going to be very, very important. Poor delivery by Taskin Ahmed outside the yaw stump when you have 2 fielders in the leg side patrolling boundary. The poor delivery to bring up another nexus pay boundary.
He bought the fielder at third inside the circle, but he cannot afford to bowl that length. He did make a little bit of room down the leg side, so opening the offside is not that far from that fielder, but nicely struck. It's turning out to be a good over for West Indies. Yeah, you mentioned Mohammad Saifuddin, Maha. In the last T20 international that he played was against Afghanistan, the third and the last one. He picked up 3 for 50. Different angle here. Slower delivery. It's been expensive with a bit of a mixer. Well, it's gone for the pull and it's got the top edge. And it's got one bounce over to the fence. So another Nexus Pay 4 to finish the over. An expensive over. 17 in that over. 30 without loss. Early on.
Now, when you're bowling round the wicket angle, having fine leg in the circle is a major risk. Top edge, nowhere near the middle of the bat. But the intentions were quite clear by Alik. We wanted to go over the fine leg fielder. He knows it. That was a poor delivery. Poor finish to the over. Made a name for himself, not only in international cricket, but even in franchise cricket all around the globe. Very good company to be in. Rashid, Tim Southee, Ish Sodhi. His own countryman Shakib as well. Over the years have done a wonderful...
Hello Shamanoy, hello everyone. Bangladesh should be pleased so far with what they've done in the power play. There's been a lot of huffing and puffing from the West Indians. Brandon King and Alec Athanase really have 3 out of 15 matches this year. Wonderful over. The final one is proven to be a thorn in this side's. Yeah, that's gone. That's a maximum. A rocket 6, the first of the innings off the bat of Brandon King. They need some more of that. You're not sure he got the sweetest part of the bat there. It was muscled. Wasn't sure the connection wasn't perfect, but it still had enough power on it to carry all the way. Sailed way above that fielder at long off. Protection on the onside. It's good to see the reasons, the accolades you've mentioned. Rishad, obviously young, has that hunger. Liton still giving him a slip course. Unpredictable. Played it late, played it smart. Third was inside the circle. Wasn't that bad a delivery, but it's still a Nexus Pay 4. I just wonder if it hit the Q end of the bat, but it doesn't matter from a West Indian perspective. Yeah, just the bottom edge and races away for 4. Just a little bit too much of width from Rishad Hussain, so it's been an expensive start from him. Yeah, slider, just indicating that the ball is sliding on. Some green tinges all along the surface, so something that you'd expect.
Good ball, good ball.
But I'm really curious to see that dew factor. Ground staff mentioned that a couple of days there was dew. A couple of days there was dew last night. Slipped back in place for King. Oh, that's a good shout. That's a good shout. A lot of enthusiasm from behind the stumps as well. The umpire nods his head sideways. Now they've got a decision to take. I think the catch is that it was the back foot. Was the back foot. They're having a discussion. 2-1. Time over. Time is up. And that will end the over as well. Expensive one. 13 off it. They're laying the foundations and they're laying it right. Alec Athanase and Brandon King. Doesn't matter they've taken 45 for 48 runs they put together. But things have gone. Just a couple expensive overs. That's hit sweet. Goes all the way. As the crowd here is silent, it is a rocket 6. Yeah, just help that one. Alec Athanase using the pace of Tanzim, just getting inside the line and swiveling nicely. A lot of flair in that particular stroke. Started off slowly. Had 8 of 11 deliveries, Alec Athanase, just picking up, just accelerating as he needs to. Mentioned rightly, Badri, that Bangladesh has bowled well and done well in restricting their oppositions in the power play. But if they can't manage to get a wicket here, it's The death oath of Hurricane Melissa. Got him! Pulled him! It is rocket out. Here's the wicket Bangladesh were looking for. Richard gets the breakthrough. Now listen to the noise. Such a wonderful performer. He's just continued on from his ODI form. They're ricocheting from the pad onto the gloves and then onto the stumps. I'm sure that he's played with some level of productivity in the past. This time it brings about his downfall. An important strike for Bangladesh after his goals for 34. West Indies lose their first on 59. The much important breakthrough that brings in the West Indian captain, Shai Hope, in at 3. Got the start, 59 already, highest score of 102. Strike rate, that can be lethal. Initially, a direct hit and things work out. Catches the call, but it's launched it off the runway. Has Shai Hope, it is a maximum. It's a rocket 6. Yeah, in the slot. Not using the surface too full on that occasion, allowing Shai Hope to get under it. There was an explosion again, but because of the length, he's able to connect and connect nicely. Third 6 of the innings. Oh, quicker delivery, keeping low as well. Somehow dealt with it. Halfway through the innings, it's 70 for 1. It's time for the players to hydrate.
Right, set to go for the second half. Short, and he hammers that away. Well, that's a gift offered, and he's not going to miss out on that. Starts off after the break with a rocket 6.
Certainly that was a rocket. Making some damages to our advertising boards. And just set up beautifully. Brandon King, when he hits it, it stays it. Nice and flat and a 79-meter hit.
So useful. He could set up the batters with the orthodox leggies. Just been missing that special element in the repertoire of a leg spinner. His first over. He does that so very well. A half-hearted appeal by the skipper.
The 30-dot deliveries in 11.1 overs on a good batting surface is on the higher side.
To throw caution to the wind. There he goes. Shovels round. The fielder is there. Thank you very much. Nazim Saqib takes a very, very well-judged catch. That was on the cards. I thought he was trying to break the shackles. In the process, Taskin Ahmed has earned himself a wicket.
Finally, Brandon King's frustration comes to an end. 33 of 36 deliveries going nowhere. That was a slower delivery start by Taskin, only 118 kilometers per hour. And his fast bowling partner, Tanzim Hassan Shakib, takes a good catch at deep square leg. Brandon gone for 33, West Indies 82 for 2.
At the right time, West Indians after the break started off with a bang, a 6. But then, as you see, Sheffield Rutherford, 586 runs, 350s. And now there's a spooning in there. Liton Kumar Das is lining up underneath the one and grabs it. The easiest of picks. 2 and 2. Taskin Ahmed is on fire. That's another rocket out.
That went to the sky and brought a star down. And Liton Kumar Das, safe as houses. He is not going to drop. calm under pressure. Back of the lane delivery. The first ball. No side is needed for Sherfan. Question has to be asked whether it's on if we're facing the first ball. But probably the run rate would have tempted Sherfan Rutherford to go. And he's gone for a golden duck. 82 for 3. Certainly a wealth of experience, playing his 100th game, 88 innings, strike rate of 140. That's the most impressive part. When he hits it, it stays. It's a powerful.
Malbash to Maha. Oh, now it's up in the air and sailing away. That is an extraordinary shot. Welcome back, Richard, says Sheho with a rocket 6.
Take a look at this at the ball hitting the bat. That's almost like a no-look. Flight turned right in the 18 mark. And straight as a whistle for a 96-meter monster.
And this is where he'll be tested. If you're in control of things, sometimes you have it your own way, but if the batters upset your rhythm like that, with majestic shots like that, what about that? That was one of the flattest sixes, rocket 6s I've seen for a while.
Yeah, picked the bones out of that, didn't he? Middle of the bat, a slog sweep against the turn. And this is why quality players like Shea Hope, you cannot keep him quiet for a longer period. First a 96-meter hit.